think maybe it is. There we go. All right. Let's try talking the Raving Hermit down. Although that doesn't sound like a good idea, but I don't want to kill poor Clovis.
You know there's no use trying to convince the stubborn
I think we get
hermit of the
extra
beaver's innocence. Instead, you
extra
appeal
hide.
to Hurdle's better nature, convincing him that the best vengeance is a life well lived, and that Clovis must live with the weight of his guilt. The Vermling nods sagely.
Wise mercenary.
All right. To the Spire basement. Lots of very, very tanky enemies here. Living bones. Living spirits have a lot of shield. There's actually not a lot of health going around, which makes me like Putrid Cloud, make things suffer when they hit me. Makes me like Exploding Corpse. I don't need Decaying Will for anything. Maybe I don't need Fell Remedy. Transfer of Essence. The Wraith Bottom is actually maybe pretty good. But only if I'm spamming a lot of skeletons, so maybe no Wraith. We just got Twisted Decree. Maybe I bring in another skeleton summon. Maybe I need the Bottom of Life and Death. I could take Eternal Torment. I think this will be good enough and could potentially work. I also maybe want Malicious Conversion, but we'll run that for now. What do we need here? Set for the Charge is always good, and the top could actually be kind of nice with the Living Spirits. I guess Deflecting Maneuver could work with Living Spirits as well. We start Poisoned, which kind of makes me want Banner of Hope. But that's not really a good enough reason to bring it all on its own. I probably need Regroup to heal up between rooms. And there are some traps that I can potentially use with Unbreakable Wall. Head of the Hammer is also pretty good here. Maybe instead of Combined Effort, but I like having Combined Effort. Maybe I'll try Deflecting Maneuver instead of Resolved Courage. And I'll just focus on getting the skeletons down as soon as possible. With that in mind, what do I need here? I need skeleton killing abilities. Wave of Anguish could put in a lot of work on the boss. Let's bring Wave of Anguish for the boss. Alright. Never played lower initiative. Suffered damage while long resting. Lose a card to negate 5 or more damage. That's pretty likely to happen. Never exit a room with loot tokens. Possible. Especially because I need to pick up herbs to retire. And never end adjacent to allies. Never go below half health. Kill an enemy with disadvantage. We will give it a try.
Rear stairwell, a corkscrew of stone and iron. You go to see what lies beneath the spire. Tunnels are what you find. Black, sooty tunnels. From what you can tell, they are purely functional. The stone passages scraped and marred by years of clumsy automatons passing through. But there is a smell on the air that stands out. It's a mix between funeral pyre and an alchemist's shop. Burnt fat, charred metal, and smoke. You can't see the beam's light from here, but you can hear its telltale hum. You wind through the tunnels, keeping alert for any sign of movement, but you soon discover that the workers down here have been disabled, and now lie lifeless on the ground. It appears that they fell in the middle of their work, dropping where they stood, and spilling whatever they'd been carrying. Their grisly cargo.
Alright, the robots have a lot of human corpses. And then none of the robots are working. They're all dysfunctional now. So, the only thing down here in the basement of this tower are the undead. Lots of living spirits, living bones, and even a living doom as a boss at the end. Now, this level does give traps that can be very useful, especially against the living bones in the first room. However, my party does not have good pushing and pulling. And starting poisoned with 6 monsters on the board and them having multi-target is a nightmare. With all the poisoning, I feel like we need to get RNG on turn 1 where the living bones stand still and the living spirits stand still. And that's possible. 1 in 4 chance living bones stand still. And I think 1 in 4 chance, 2 in 8 chance the living spirits stand still. It's also possible that they could move and not reach. And it's possible that they could move in and curse. But I don't love the idea of them moving in and cursing. Best case scenario would be living bones stand still, and then turn 2 I'm able to move in an unbreakable wall this guy into a trap, I guess. Oh, I never took Head of the Hammer. Oh well. I think I want to just start by going for a bless. So if they stand still, I'll pull one of the normals in with Javelin and hit it with a boldening blow. If they're moving, then I go for the elite, and the elite can't get multi-target. Here, I just need to bring in my big summon guy and set Putrid Cloud, or I could do Twisted Decree, or I could activate Wrath of the Turned Earth. Maybe I'll do Wrath of the Turned Earth bottom. Prevent the next 3 sources of damage to my summon. I like that. And then if I bring in a lot of shadows, I will have Disarm on turn 2 with Dominate. We do get Living Bones standing still. This is good. This is very good. How much movement on the elites? 3 movement, 3 range. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So if I step here and I pull the elite in, this guy hits banner, this guy hits banner, and this guy hits banner. If I just step here and I pull a normal instead, then I get hit 1 less time. I get the blesses for the potential RNG, and this guy's disarmed for next turn, which is really nice. I think I just go ahead and cure off this poison, because I'm going to get hit in this room, and I need to be able to tank. This guy can't reach, this guy does, and the normal will as well. But I shouldn't take too much. Okay. And now Eclipse Shadows. I think just under things, probably for Anger of the Dead, to wound everybody. And I probably disarm the elite living bones with the dark that I'm setting now. Wrath of the Turned Earth will make my Stitched Atrocity immune to 3 attacks, which isn't very many, but it is a couple. And so he'll move and hit here. I want to go fast and set Putrid Cloud. I think this speed is fast enough because I can use Boots of Speed to go under if I need to. And then after that, I could Twisted Decree to get another attack and position him where I want him. I could Command the Wretched, but I don't think the Dark is going to be there. So I like Twisted Decree, I think. That'll reset Dark, which I can use the following turn. There's no ice, so I can't get stunned right now. Here I go Anger of the Dead, Dominate, and I disarm this elite while wounding all 4 of these guys. This will get my Putrid Cloud set. And so what does Banner do? This guy's disarmed. This guy will be disarmed. I would love to set allies up for a tip of the spear. Maybe I go late with just like Unbreakable Wall combined effort. And we just figure it out from there. Or if I'm faster, oh, this guy's standing on the trap, so I can't push the Living Bones onto it. Dang. Then I'll go late, I think. No, that's kind of dumb. Maybe I just go fast with air support, and I just attack. And I can move allies into position. Okay. No attacks out of Living Bones again. So I can choose to go after a different target if I want. Which means maybe I can get a Living Spirit down. Let's wound everybody. And then the range on these guys is 3. So I could force this guy to walk through. Either walk through or walk there. I'm definitely dominating someone. And I guess a Living Spirit Elite makes the most sense, doesn't it? So maybe I target this guy and hope to kill him. Because if I could kill him, then this hex would be open for the shadow. So maybe I lucky dice. I should have a good attack modifier deck. Although there's anti-synergy between killing and disarming, but that's not the end of the world if it happens. I'm just going to use everything. Good, we did not miss. Okay, 16 damage. Alright, Deathwalker. I see you. Oh, I should have Stamina Potioned Call to the Abyss. That's really, really, really good. This means I think I target this normal. Oh, metal was annoying. But I can step right here. And then I'm in an Unbreakable Wall to hit 2 skeletons this next turn. It does mean that all of the attacks go into me instead of the Stitched Atrocity, but I think that's fine. I will Horn of Command. Did I play Twisted Decree? I played Twisted Decree. So I don't need a Horn of Command here. Nice. He even gets some damage. We'll set Putrid Cloud, so now anytime they hit Bone Shaper or the Atrocity, they take Retaliate, basically, or get poisoned, both of which are very good. And then I just come up here and I hit this guy. And I do great damage to him. Now, a little bit of damage. Bone Shaper's done. I'm only getting tapped a bit. Only getting tapped a bit. Do not crit me. Okay. That's really bad. I would love the Unbreakable Wall here, but that does not necessarily work. Okay. It could be the 81 stand still and attack out of Living Bones, or it could be the stand still and heal again. Both of those would be very good for Banner Spear. Do I have chunky heals? No, I don't have either of my good heal cards. Well, that's a mistake. I guess I Flesh Shield. And I go faster on Bone Shaper so that the Stitched Atrocity is everything's primary focus. And maybe I just get out like a baby skeleton. Is there any chance of anything dying here for exploding corpse? No, I don't think so. But I could command the Wretched. Flesh Shield bottom, command the Wretched top. And even if he moves, I can still get an unbreakable wall. So that all works. Then that means over here, I would love a way to try to save Banner. But that doesn't feel very realistic. I might just want to make a shadow and attack this guy with it. I could attack everything adjacent to this shadow with Fleeting Dusk, but then I have way fewer shadows for the rest of the scenario. I think just attacking this guy for like 6 is pretty good. But I don't know if I'm being aggressive enough. Oh, beautiful. No attacks out of elites. This is still bad from the skeletons, but maybe. We'll see. I need to go faster here. And I think I will Horn of Command, because I would love to kill the elite. And I am pushing him into a trap. That doesn't look like it's going to be enough. We Flesh Shield to immune damage to the summon. Then we command the Wretched on him. Oh, with the Dark, I can ignore some shield. And I could get a wound ticking on this living spirit that doesn't have one. I like that a lot. I should have played more movement on my bottom. I'm not in range to shield anybody, so I guess I'll just give it to Deathwalker. And there's a chance this guy could go down with the Explosive Vial. That would be huge if it happens. Banner Spear. Rotate so that we get this pattern. Big damage. No, if only the crit had gone the other way. Alright, I get a little push. 5 damage. Not enough. Oh, but wait. Okay. I have 4 immunities on Stitched Atrocity right now. I'll give him a shield. I will move him forward with the Inspiring Helmet. Now, he's 1 movement away from this guy. He was faster. I moved 2 up here. I only get attacked by this Living Bones. Your favorite masochist on the internet. Yeah, I went back up to +3. I maybe shouldn't have, but honestly, it's not going that poorly. It's theoretically possible that I get out of this turn alive. Do I want to recover any cards? I can't get air support with Stamina Potion. Okay. Plop down a shadow right here. We kill this guy. Please, please, please. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, okay, okay. Stitched Atrocity receives some punishment here, but that's fine. Petition to have banners as non-lost cards for Frosthaven 2nd edition. I agree. That would be beautiful. It would be extremely overpowered. Oh, I forgot that these guys weren't attacking. Okay, so that was just curses. That was only 1 of my Wrath of the Turned Earth charges. That's so good. That is so insanely good. I could explode my summon and hit everything. I've got a Meat Grinder here, but I want the heal. I want the heal and regenerate, but I have the formation set, and it would be so potentially good. Do I have any commanding attacks? No, I don't. So I just bring in another skeleton, and I move it in with Flow of the Black River. We still have 3 immunities, so just a little bit of damage into this guy kills him. I need to heal with Meat Grinder, but it looks so good. Unfortunately, I don't have a tip of the spear. You don't think it would be too OP? It sounds pretty OP to for banners to not be losses. I would love to have a banner that is non-loss. Don't think it would be OP. If you put shield and banner, you already are down to 8 cards. I generally don't ever find myself playing the Unbreakable Wall Shield, but maybe that's a me issue. Maybe I should be playing it. Making yourself tankier, and by doing so, the scenario will last longer. That is how I found myself with 3 HP. You've put 1 and 2 together. I don't know why 2 shield... Yeah, 2 shield feels infinitely better than 1 shield. It really, really does. Okay, so I'm thinking... We see what they're going to be doing, because there are multiple targets that Deathwalker could potentially kill here with Deepening Despair and moving Shadows in. The only issue, I guess Fluid Knight would give me better odds of killing if I wanted to hit like the Living Spirit Elite if they're attacking multi-target, because that could be really bad. Part of me wants to not hit this Living Spirit because it dies in just 2 turns. And I would obviously love to kill the Living Bones. Most likely, Banner Spear just runs here and disarms. And if it's not multi-target out of the Living Spirits, then this guy's disarmed, Deathwalker targets here. If it is multi-target out of the Living Spirits, then I don't know what I do, is the problem. Maybe it's still Deathwalker kills here. Yeah, I don't know what I do in that case. Let's just hope. Okay, it's not multi-target and it's not attack out of Living Bones. Absolutely beautiful. And I underspeed. This does mean, though, that I think I come here and I target this Living Spirit instead of the Living Bones. Because why disarm him when he's not attacking? Is that a kill? Okay, that's straight kills. That's fine. Now, though, I think I have to Stamina Potion back. Probably set for the charge just to go fast and get out of there. Air Support also works. Air Support works. I'll back up. Oh, duh. I can't get it back. It's not a level 1 card. And I need to go faster than 20, because that's where the Living Bones could go. So we'll just get maybe Deflecting Maneuver. Attack with Deflecting Maneuver, run back, and Meat Grinder. Here, I move Shadows. Cards that make you tankier shouldn't be losses. They still take you either a movement or attack to do, which will make you slower and doing less damage. Scenario will last longer, but you'll have less stamina to deal with a longer scenario. It's entirely my issue. They solve a problem creating another one that's within themselves. Yeah. I see your point, because like I never take I never take, like, the shield on Drifter, the unbreakable shield, or whatever the tick is called. I never get that. Alright, I'll just get Call to the Abyss back, and that gives me 5 shadows going into the next room. And I'm happy. This guy shields. He gets the poison and wound right back. Good job, Atrocity. Let's see. I guess... Do I even need the life and death skeleton? I kind of don't think I do, which means I'm just going to get this poison off of myself. And I could have Renewing Potioned back my armor and then potentially not lost the Wrath of the Turned Earth charge, but I still would have. So that's fine. Go fast. Attack this guy back up. Go fast. And it doesn't really matter. And Fluid Knight works for me. I'll go down to 4 shadows, but 4 shadows is totally acceptable. Okay, it is the 20, so I was definitely right. Big damage? It's big enough. And now we back up and heal. I do not have enough heal cards. Oh, what a juicy miss. He gets his wound right back. I guess I can poison him again. That doesn't feel necessary. It doesn't feel bad. Is it? It's not heal out of Living Spirit, so Living Spirit's gonna go down. I kind of want to just punch this guy. Excellent. And he's dead. Unfortunately, Wrath of the Turned Earth is down, but to get through this room just with losing Wrath of the Turned Earth, I will take it for sure. First rest cycle, too. And here I can just pick up the loot. They finally get, like, their by far scariest card. And I don't have to worry about it. I think I would rather move all my shadows 1 than teleport in myself. I really wish I had enhancements to make this move all shadows 2. It's not even that expensive. I summoned him on turn 1, so maybe I could potentially get the mastery. Still haven't gotten it, even though I keep summoning him. Oh, we dodged the crit. I do feel like I want an army. You're supposed to be able to summon onto loot, right? Banner Spear Javelin move 2. That sounds like a really, really good enhancement. Especially for if you want to set up like a meat grinder. It can allow you to jump over. You see guides for maneuvers with Banner Spear without Javelin. Yeah, Javelin is the best Banner Spear level 1 card. It's so insanely good. It just sets up everything. All right. An herb? Maybe? No, no herbs. Just never getting the herbs. Man, why do I have no heal cards? Why did I bring Deflecting Maneuver over Regroup? All right. Amount of times you thought if you had move 2 on Javelin, you could do every maneuver in the book with 21 initiative. Not bad. That's also... I do like Boots of Speed on Banner Spear as well. To make Javelin 11 initiative. 11 initiative and set up everything is really cool. Also, Boots of Speed to make Set for the Charge go at 16 instead of 6 can be really, really nice if you want to do something like teleport in with teleport in with Deathwalker, then you can teleport in at 11, and because you boost of speed up to 16 with set for the charge, it can make it a lot easier to set things up. I keep finding myself in a position where it's like, I just need an ally to move 1 to get a really good meat grinder, but nobody can go faster than 6. Anyway, I think it makes sense to just get closer to meat grinder bone shaper, I think. And then I long rest my other 2. Okay, I do have a health potion too, so this is not that bad. You really need to be able to discard a card right here. You really need to be able to discard a card right here on long rest. That's actually kind of crazy that you can't. Because I would not mind bringing Flesh Shield down at all. Alright, let's drop 1 skeleton. Or let's drop the Unearthed Horror. The poison's fine, but I played Putrid Cloud. I don't need it. And I have 5 shadows up, but it's going to be so hard to get them all the way over to where I'm trying to go. I also maybe want to potentially consider Anger of the Dead top for some of the living spirits. I would love to Wave of Anguish the boss, but I forgot to put my Move All Shadows 2. So what is the card to drop? I think I try to play Fleeting Dusk in this room. Maybe we'll drop Fluid Night. I'm not confident in that decision, but... Get a corpse cap there. I feel like Bone Shaper has gotten a corpse cap, but Deathwalker needs gold and Bone Shaper needs herbs. Alright, let's just move forward. I don't even need the heal, but move 4, I'm not getting to the door, so I guess I will toss out the heal. I know that there are traps in this room, but I think I want push for them rather than pull, which is a little sad. I think I just walk around a little bit and bring in a skeleton. And I don't know if there's really anything to do on Deathwalker. I guess Move Shadows 1 isn't horrible. Pick this up, hopefully get some gold. I feel like it's taking me way too long to get into this next room. I've spent so much stamina. All right. Hopefully, this wall of skeletons will do me well here. Dang, I don't want to play all my fast cards, but I need movement. I think air support, Tip of the Spear can be okay. I'm hoping the traps are positioned in a way in this room I can use Javelin, or maybe I can bring the Living Bones all the way back here, but that is really, really far away. could have dropped Call to the Abyss. Let's go Twisted Decree to move a summon in. Alright. The guy right here. Dang. Javelin doesn't work for the traps at all. Oh, man. This may be a Deepening Despair angle to get just from here to here with all my stuff. Definitely could be. What do we have? We have less movement and heal. Ooh, seeing the heal card come out of Living Spirits is kind of nice. Alright, I do not hate the way this room is starting out. Rolling, rolling, rolling. I do lose my... Oh, I don't lose my regenerate. Shield's OP. Alright, these guys definitely get closer. Oh, but I wall off here. That's unfortunate. I really wanted these guys to be tanking. Get myself out of the way a little bit. Yep, I got my shield value. There's nothing better than saving a regenerate. Alright. Well, we're in a Boldening Blow, so don't mind if I do. Actually, even better is going fast on Bone Shaper, killing this guy, and pulling the elite in. And it happens before 20 initiative, which is just perfect. And then here, I think I'm cool to teleport in and just melee. One target with all attacks. But that's totally fine. Please kill. Please kill. That does not kill. Do not miss. Oh, I love you, Stitched Atrocity. Alright. I could pick up the loot, but then I don't get my Boldening Blow, so we just don't need to do anything with the bottom. And then now, pull. There we go. I don't know why it didn't want to let the formation happen, but... what is applying poison? It is the, I have Putrid Cloud, but I think it's my attack modifier. This one is a 0 poison instead of a -1. I'm pretty sure that's where the poisons have been coming from. Can you enhance the Stitched Atrocity? I don't have enhancements, but... if you could, that would be so cool. I think summons can only get +1s. I have been getting a lot of those. I mean, I guess I'm really just pulling 2 modifiers per turn, but it has felt like they've been constantly poisoned. We have a Flesh Shield, right? Yeah. No, not the Warden's Robes. I don't know why the things always go on top of each other. Alright, cool. I appreciate him being poisoned. Just come right in here. A nice big hit with Wound and Heavy Sword, and we'll just crit anyway. No, but that's good damage. That is very good damage. Alright. This room got crushed. Guess I just dominate this guy and hope that I can tank 2 living spirits. I feel like I can. Do I even need to, though? I can just short rest here and disarm this guy. And then I do think... I guess the fact that he's right here is pretty annoying for my summons not getting turns. I could back up and Javelin and pull him in. I'm gonna just long rest here. Combined effort is totally fine. So I don't have my jump. I really wish I had jump to move forward jump in there. But I think we just go Boldening Blow again. Multi-target out of Living Spirits is annoying. It's good for Deathwalker, though. Please, just let the formation happen. What? There we go. Yeah, summons only get +1. It would be really nice. I can't remember which class it was, but I know there was some class that I was really trying to enhance an element creation onto the summon. But I can't remember who that was. Alright. Dominate this guy. Please do not miss. We could have used that crit last turn. I mean, I'm trying not to be too much of a beggar and complainer, but we really could have used that crit last turn. Oh, I love that disadvantage. Okay, I still took the +1. And I lose my regenerate finally, but... Oh, Warden's Robes. Losing a skeleton is totally cool with me. Alright. This is a fine time to draw a curse. We get some damage. Okay, so on this screen, before you click the heal part, you can come in here and click right here specifically. You can't click here, which is... Oh, you can. But still, you should be able to discard after you click on this. They're scared of the Wraith being useful. Yeah. I do not know how Blinkblade ended up in the shape that we got it. Blinkblade is absurd. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards. Means I go down to 6, which means I do not need to undo my summon. He can stay. And we will just drop a summon card. I guess it's just air support for some damage. And I'll get the regenerate back on myself. I will just go fast and grant an attack, and then next turn I go fast and grant attack with Pierce. And long resting here would be amazing, but feels very risky. Well, we just saw their multi-target card. How many multi-target cards do they have? Yeah, everybody really liked the Mind Thief, so it's like melee squishy class, and then they kind of went overboard with melee squishy class with Kelp and Blinkblade both being so strong in this game. I would definitely say, Mr. Meat, that the stream has been less stressful today. This is the first level, but my characters are a lot stronger now, and this level has gone extremely well. Silent Knife was pretty cracked. Is that for Gloomhaven 2E, or is it the Button and Bugs Or are you just talking about Gloomhaven 1? Yeah, Blinkblade is... I mean, the fact that Blinkblade can do 20 attacks in a single turn is... I don't understand how that happened. Oh, I have to pick whether or not I'm resting. I don't want to lose any of my cards, but... we're going to short rest, because I'm in a very dangerous position. Fleeting Dusk is not ideal, but it's also not the worst thing that I could lose. So I think we'll just go with that. And I will just go fast and run away. It is multi-target Eye of the Living Spirits again, okay. Skeleton should go down by then, but this is actually still really bad for Deathwalker. So I need to kill one living spirit. Show me big damage. Yes! Yes! Deathwalker! Oh my goodness. Button and bugs, yeah. Scoundrel is crazy. I mean, not to go overly promoting myself, but if you haven't seen the 2 crits in a row, I love it. If you haven't seen the Gloomhaven Digital +2 speed run with Scoundrel and demo, it's amazing how broken Scoundrel is in that. And it's really, really fun. I've literally only crit this turn. I only crit every attack. Oh. Yeah, I also have not looked at the 2E cards. 100% crit rate. That's crazy. Yeah. Deathwalker is the GOAT. It only took me like 4 tries to get 1 incendiary throw to hit. What do you mean by is it still the same run from yesterday? I attempted this level a couple times yesterday. And then I tried it like twice. And then I gave up, lowered the difficulty, and switched the scenario to an easier one. But after leveling my Banner Spear and Deathwalker to 5, I decided to go back up in the difficulty again. So we are back to +3. I think I'm going to go for a Deepening Despair to get all my summon over there. Although maybe that doesn't make that much sense. But the traps are annoying. Sometimes never lucky doesn't apply to you. That was definitely the case here. Alright, I probably bring down this Shambling Skeleton. I'm gonna just do it now before I forget. The problem with Blinkblade is going slow is still strong. Bone Chipper is the only one who loots these random items, I swear. Dangerous Gear is a pretty good one. Do I have anything here besides teleport over? No. It's not that, like, going slow isn't bad. I think it's just that you can always go... like, it's always easy to find enough downturns to go slow, where you don't get punished at all for going slow, And then once you level up some, you do get some really effective cards while slow. But like early at level 1, the slow cards for Blinkblade are pretty bad. Alright, we'll get some nap time on just about everybody. But yeah, when you're playing 3 cards per turn and you just draw your -1 time token perks, and then you just don't get punished at all and you go fast every turn, very, very strong. Drop Exploding Corpse. This is still not over, even though it's gone extremely well. This next room is not free. Can I reach over here? No, I can't. Alright. Move 4, jump. Actually, I think I'm going to save the banner and play it once we're on top of the boss. Here I just move closer. And long rest. Alright, Banner Spear was able to heal up to full. 30 initiative, and your cards are still doing solid value actions. Yeah, the slow turns are definitely not bad. I mean, Bone Shaper is hoping on its turn that the 2 skeletons are going to get off 2 attacks for 2, and that's a slow turn for Blinkblade, is 2 or 3 attacks for 2. Banner Spear is tied for your favorite starter. Yeah. You think something is missing hard from Banner Spear. I feel like Banner Spear has everything it needs for me. I do wish that it had one more card like Javelin. Or something that somebody else pointed out would be if Javelin could pull an ally as well. I would love that if you could like pull your banners for with Javelin in between rooms or something like that. Let's see. I think this is fine. But I do think I will Deepening Despair. Just to help get the summon over. So I will move Shadows this round. The summon doesn't walk into the trap, so I don't have to worry about it. Then next turn I Deepening Despair. And just a card we don't need, like Call to the Abyss. Then here I can just run in and do ranged damage. And here, it doesn't really matter because we're not doing much of anything. But I think next turn I want to go late with Twisted Decree and Flow of the Black River. So I could set Flesh Shield here. I like setting Flesh Shield here. Alright. How much health does the boss have? 40 health, 2 shield. And 3 living bones.
Reducing the undead to their baser parts, you move quickly on and arrive at a wide circular chamber. This new room is made mostly of iron and stone like the chamber upstairs. However, here the walls are lined with a number of cylindrical metal furnaces, and in the middle of the room is the beam of pulsing red light. This chamber must be the source of the beam's power, but the room's other occupants don't allow you time to investigate.
Don't say that, Zedonk. Is it maximum of 3 living spirits?
Shortly after you arrive, the air around the chamber.
Do I have to kill everything or just the boss to win?
until several black forms appear out of nothingness. Spirits,
Max 3, okay.
clusters of them, wrench themselves into existence. They face you, raising spectral claws.
40 health is rough, but we have enough stamina.
Hanging in the center of these spirits is a hulking mass of folded black smoke, a churning shadow whose eyes boil with malevolence. The massive wraith looms before you and releases a low, hateful moan.
Yeah, I'll probably just play top of the Spire immediately, because I think my character's about to level and increase the difficulty, which I don't want to deal with. Alright, this is like nothing special, I think. Regular move, regular attack. Ooh, okay, move and melee out of this guy is really good for me. If he just moves 2 hexes and I move Shadow 3, although I don't want it on the difficult terrain. If I go here and I move Shadow 3, I think this is good enough. And I'm tanky enough that I don't care about Living Bones hitting me a little bit. Big damage. Oh. And so it begins. Keep the regenerate, and now they'll just draw curses? No. Which scenarios and classes are available in early access? So all 6 of the starters are in the game, and I don't know the extent of the scenarios available yet. But it's somewhere in the realm of 35 plus, maybe 37. So I saw at least one random side scenario. Just move this right here, I think. So I don't know if all of the random side scenarios are in, but it might be all of the side scenarios. And then a lot of the early main quest stuff is in. $37 scenarios. Okay, so yeah, just over 35. Get the flesh shield. Summoning life and death also makes a little bit of sense, but no, it's not going to be able to get in there. So we'll just skip. All right. Unfortunately, I don't have anybody here. Is he immune to disarm? Yes, he is. Immune to disarm, Bane, stun. Bane is a weird call out, but we want to go really fast, Deepening Despair. That will get allies in. Unfortunately, I can't dominate. I can't do all too much of anything. Oh, I can run it because I get to move 3 myself. So I can go 1, 2. Oh, I'm standing in a shadow. I can go 1, 2, 3 and get onto this difficult terrain and hit the boss. Okay, cool. And then here, I just go fast, get my summon in. My summon will hit. Get Bone Shaper over there as well. That will give me enough people in position that I can get a Boldening Blow off for the disarm. And then I run away. And we just don't see the 20 out of skeletons. We see the 12 out of skeletons here, which is really nice. And like the 11 speed curse and shield. I was close. 17 speed. This means Deathwalker will be the focus. Living Bones are doing a lot. But I think we're okay. How can you get Snowflake? It's impossible. Alright, so we go here by teleporting through our shadows. Now we get a nice, chonky attack 5 strengthen wound. And it does. It blesses. He will hurt me. Oh, I still have that leather armor. That's kind of crazy. Dodge the crit. Still lose a card, though. Honestly, I'm not going to get Shadows in position for Wave of Anguish. It's fine. So he should just see 1, 2, right? I don't need to Horn of Command him. We'll undo it if it doesn't work. Beautiful. Oh, and he gets the +2. And he gets the +2. Oh, I forgot about his Retaliate, but that's fine. We just move right here. Shield. Now we wall off so the skeletons can't come around and hit us. And we just Twisted Decree. Skip the movement. It's not very much damage. I'll take it, though. Choose an element to create? Excuse you? Is that because of this dark? Oh, I drew the +2 Leaf Dark. Okay, heard. That gives me a really nice Flesh Shield this next turn, potentially. And then I disarm one of these skeletons. This guy that would hit multiple. And then I stay here. Is this guy running all the way around? Move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. He is. So we give a shield, and we hope. Easy. Okay. That's fine. Low damage. Beautiful. He lives. I've got so much stamina here. There's no way this goes poorly, right? He's immune to disarm, but I can still just hit him with a good dominate. Or I could eat a bunch of shadows. We don't need set for the charge. 20 initiative is fine. He just played a 17. Ooh, I want to save this for the Grant attack 5, I think. Okay, that's fine. Because I like Flesh Shield here. So we just go all in on the boss, right? Maybe I'm rushing here. Maybe I'm rushing. But Banner Spear has so much stamina. I think it's fine. So I will back away so that I don't get retaliated on. I'm just going to Power Potion. And then we don't get anything out of the dark here. So we'll save it for Flesh Shield. Not bad damage. We Horn of Command because we want to hit the boss. Maybe not. Okay. Man, I really could use that poison a lot sooner. Why didn't he get retaliated on? There may be a messed up interaction between Putrid Cloud and Retaliate, because I do not have the Ignore Retaliate on. And he was retaliating on my summon until I poisoned him, I think. Oh, I have not been reading at all. I've been so focused. Killed the fist and got the fist. They're the Bane monsters. I do really love Snowflake. Snowflake is such a good class. Another smaller box. You don't think you could take another full box? It is such a commitment to try to play a full box of Haven. I said yesterday, I really like the idea of 10 classes, 70 scenarios, something in that range. I don't think this is the right call, but I also think it's just going to be fine. And I get the experience. And yeah, I didn't get retaliated on again. Give him all the shield in the world. And Banner Spear is just going to run away. Oh, it is kill all enemies. Oh, I'm an idiot. I don't know why I thought it was just kill the boss. Huh. Oh, he had retaliate last round due to the thing. I promise I know I know how the game works. Whoops. Yeah, Living Dooms have an innate shield, not an innate retaliate. Double the size of jaw. Yeah, I think double the size of jaws would be really cool because I love being able to unlock classes. I don't want all of the classes to be available right at the start because unlocking them is so fun and so cool. But it does not need to be a 50-pound box that once you open it, it's impossible to close it again. I can't close either of my Haven boxes back there. I really feel like I screwed this up. Because I was not planning on killing all of the skeletons. I don't know why I really thought it was just bosses. Dude, that shield worked out so well. Alright, Putrid Cloud getting huge value. Live. No. No. My boy. Alright, boss is down. Boss is down. Oh, this is definitely not free, though. Uh-oh. These guys are all poisoned, right? Oh, they all healed themselves this last turn. Okay. I may be sacking Bone Shaper here. Uh-oh. I get poisons on all of them again, which is nice. And I get some ranged damage off. And they don't get any multi-targets. Just gonna get a little closer. Oh, I should have granted movement to Deathwalker and moved her out. Uh-oh. I needed to go fast this turn. Oh, okay. Nice miss. I don't get a turn. He should be poisoned, right? We still... Okay, I think air support on its own is enough to win from here. So I'm not nervous. We got this. I don't know exactly what I want to do here, but I think it's kind of just going to be okay. Banner Spear solos from here. You got Jaws managed to finish 4 scenarios with nephews, but by scenario 5, that kind of bored of the game. I mean, that's how it was for my wife too, but rather than 5 scenarios, we played all of Gloomhaven, and then a little bit of Jaws of the Lion, 2 scenarios of Crimson Scales, and then our Frosthaven came in, and my wife retired a Blink Blade, and then tried Kelp for a little bit, and then she was done. So that's why we haven't gotten Gloomhaven 2e, because she doesn't really have any interest in playing it, which I can't hold against her because we've played thousands of hours of Gloomhaven together. I can grab a disarm here. I don't mind that. This guy almost guaranteed dies to wound. And we've got so many cards. Easy. Not air support. Anything but air support. I know I have no health. But I'm not dropping my birdie. Do I have jump boots? No, I do not have my jump boots. I guess I just run this way and hit this guy. This is actually not free. Wait, I could have come down here and meat grindered, but this is better. We'll just crit this guy. Rolling +1? No, just a regular. That's okay. Oh, the heal is going to screw me. Alright, I may need to restart this round. Dang. You want to see some class with some real bulk at this point? I know non-lust summons are already a huge amount of tank, but still. Banner Spear is sort of that, but not really. Shackles had the summon that he can absorb damage from. Kind of sucks with only 1 damage, though. No 20 from Bones, please. I agree. I agree. I think I'm restarting the round. Because I can short rest Deathwalker and underspeed them. I don't know. I kill one of them. Wait. I killed this guy. Okay, if this doesn't miss, I think I'm fine to not restart the round. Because I killed this guy. I don't know if I missed in this scenario. And now Deathwalker can tank both of these guys next turn with a long rest. Which gives Banner Spear time to kill one and run way away. And be happy. Don't miss. And then now I should have enough time to long rest and get my air support back. And my shield. And I heal. And we're in there. I don't think he has... Is that... Yeah, he would need a move 6. We're totally safe. No 74, you say? I know that was on the previous turn, but... It was close. It was very, very close. Alright, we drop Tip of the Spear. And we're in there. Even if this misses, it's fine. Please don't roll, don't roll, miss. Don't! Never punished. Oh, 15 gold too. Alright. Tense, but... You don't know what to think about 2E. It just seems to me like a bit of a waste of dev time that could have gone to a new game personally. Like, if you wanted OG Gloomhaven, it's still there, busted it as it in the late game. I think the idea... Like, they know that there's optimization to get out of those classes. I personally am really excited to see what they did to all of the classes. And also, it's much, much, much easier to rework a pre-existing idea than to come up with like 10 all new, brand new characters. But I was also surprised that like Gloomhaven 2e was such a that so much work went into remaking the same game. They did redo a lot of the scenarios. But you'll force them to hire you for events? Sounds good to me. Easy win. It was indeed an easy win. Unlucky, it's a gateway to Cthulhu. Yep. The game really did try to make it difficult. I didn't get any of my stuff. I never lost a card in a gate 5 or more damage. That's crazy. Oh yeah, I couldn't get Miser because I don't have any loot abilities, and there was a loot token, a loot bag stuck on top of an obstacle, and I never killed with disadvantage. Oh well. Bone Shaper with the most damage and Deathwalker with the least, but she did have to spend her time setting up Deepening Despair to get the Bone Shaper in there. So, and plus she has the least pierce of everybody. I'm trying to cope. And of course she got no gold and everybody else got a ton. And Bone Shaper got no corpse cap. Ugh. How's today's run going so far? This was the first level, so 100% win rate for today.
After you dispatch them, but you hope it's far away. You extinguish the
Want to see what they did with defensive tactics from Brute?
Grip on this chamber.
I can't. Was the 1E
this empty room,
permanent
a place made for grisly work?
Shield, or was it just one turn of Shield 1 Retaliate 1?
You have to guess at how the
Bone Shaper
furnaces
carry.
function.
I'll look at the Brute 2E cards. That's not too much of a spoiler.
Bodies to the stoves, which in turn fuel the beam of energy through some nefarious magic. You cannot fathom who could be responsible for such an operation, but you do know where to look for them. In the rear of the chamber there is an elevator, a metal platform set into the floor, strung up to a system of pulleys and
really
chains
cool.
leading upward. The controls are clear enough. You just have to get on and push the button.
Permanent Shield 1 Retaliate 1 is a lot better than I remembered it being. Because I remember thinking that the card was pretty bad. Oh, but was it like a level 5 card? No. Where is it? Oh, I don't even see it now. Oh, it was a level 7 card. Okay, that's pretty underwhelming for a level 7 card. Or a Retaliate 1, Shield 1. So now the new one is whenever you gain Shield or Retaliate, gain a bonus Shield and Retaliate for the rest of the round. That's kind of cool. I don't know if the rest of the cards have that much shielding. 10 speed, Shield 1. 15 speed, move and Shield 1. Shield Bash got a huge buff. Eye for an Eye, Shield 1, Retaliate 1. I think it sounds fun. I think you could... I feel like I wouldn't mind playing around that. Although I don't see any shielding cards on level up. Oh, but it also happens from your attack modifier cards. So maybe just spamming out lots of attacks can draw Shield or Retaliate. I think it sounds fun. I would definitely try it out. Spire basement complete to the top of the spire. Let's go. I feel like this is going to be extremely easy because Deathwalker kind of breaks it. Let's just bring Rest and Shade because we can just teleport the whole party over the over the nasty stuff. And then we don't get any charges on our characters. So it should be very easy. He's like immune to all negative conditions, isn't he? 2 cards to the lost pile before the first rest. Bet. 2 lost icons in the same turn. You mean on turn 1?
The highest level of the Spire allows an unparalleled view of the region. Hundreds of ice spikes as tall as pine trees.
Just joined. What level did I play? I beat
directions,
the Spire
making
basement.
plain
So now
beneath
to the
this
top of the
metal
Spire.
tower appear like a great spiny beast with its hackles raised. You would take time to admire the sight had you not just witnessed the horrors at work in this demonic spire. And now the architect of those horrors, the driving force of this vile factory, stands before you. It's a demon, a creature like those you fought below, but its form is far more twisted. An elder fiend. The creature you face is a furious, intertwined mass of whipping tendrils and hard, slick shell. Its head nods steadily, an alien skull wrapped in tight, prismatic skin and bursting with errant, uncoordinated horns. It is a creature born of madness and calls to you in a high, breathy voice.
He does look very friendly, doesn't he? I'll put a skeleton in each arm for him.
You waste your last moments peddling here.
Definitely seems like a good hugger. When I finish all the scenarios, there is the alternative path of killing the fist and unlocking Snowflake. So I'll do that at some point. Oh, whoops. Oh well. There's a beam. Don't walk through the beam. I definitely... I'm going to try to put some sort of video together going over all my thoughts once I finish all available scenarios in this playthrough. I will probably start again and go the other direction, playing all the levels that I miss in this playthrough, hopefully at +3. And then I will definitely do some speed running. 237. I'll definitely do some speed running, but that will probably be like +1 difficulty. Definitely much lower than what we have here. 237? Like, it's not that bad, but it's pretty gross. We'll play Rest and Shade with Eclipse, turn 1. Get a shadow right here and get a shadow over here. And that gets me my battle goal for the first time in forever. I can go ahead and summon... and we're just going to spam out summons. Definitely don't need Exploding Corpse for anything. Maybe I'll just go ahead and get Wrath of the Turned Earth, so I don't have to worry about him dying. And I don't think there's anything particularly good for me to do on turn 1, so I'll just sit here and look pretty. Combined Effort. Deflecting Maneuver. Why do I have Deflecting Maneuver? I understand I took it for the last scenario, but still. Alright. He spawns some guys. Luckily, they have a base attack of 0, though. Oh, base attack of 1. And it would be 3 if you just walk in a single time, which is really high. Oh, and he pulled everybody in. So everybody wants to go really, really fast so that they don't get pulled in next turn. I really didn't even need the move 6. But it's fine. And then I guess I could attack the Chaos Spark. Just because why not? Okay, got out my -2. Works for me. Did that say attack for 5? Excuse you? It should definitely be attack for 1, right? am I wrong? Heroes also gain chaos charges. Each charge increases the damage the spark inflicts by 2. Chaos sparks only focus heroes. Each time a hero or summon enters a chaos beam, they get muddled cursed. That's definitely cheating. This is not going to be possible if the sparks are doing that much damage. At least I don't think. But let's just see. Okay, there's a bug with the calculation of the sparks. Alright. As long as it's not my fault, I'm fine with it. 1, 2, 3. Let's go with a move 4. And we'll just go fast and get in there. Run in. I guess I strengthened the Abyss. It's just not super exciting. Dang, he's 14. Oh, he moves all my guys into the beam. Alright, well, I definitely lost. What negative conditions is he immune to? It was different in Tabletop Simulator and the actual released game. How much health he had. Okay, he's not immune to poison, which I think is the way it was in the board game. It's already fixed, but it'll happen in the next hotfix. Okay, cool. Well, we'll probably just abandon this then. Don't go that way, Stitch Atrocity. Whoa, 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 whoa. Do not walk through the Chaos Beam. Let's see. I can probably get him here for now. Maybe I could wall off with enough skeletons. Since the Chaos Sparks don't focus the skeletons, so if I just get enough skeletons in the way... Wait, am I immobilized? Okay, that was weird. It's his, like, multi-target attack that immobilizes. Could have gotten at least the curse out for me. I do agree, the game has been a lot of fun. I am definitely enjoying myself. Oh my goodness. Can we not? Yeah, they don't attack summons. Okay, so I just need to get Deathwalker here, or get Deathwalker over here, and a skeleton right here, and I'm like golden. Potentially. I dropped my teleport, didn't I? I need granted movement. Kind of dumb, but we'll go for it. 21. Who's... Yeah, it should be Banner Spear first. And then I just get out. Am I granting move... Granting move 3, so I can just make a shadow. Alright, he's hitting hard. Move 1, 2, 3. move 1, and attack the boss. Someone's definitely getting 0 damage in Discord. I think it might just be that card. Or that you somehow already have changes. I got 1 charge. Yeah, I have 1 chaos charge. But I was being attacked real hard before that. Doing the scenario where we have to carry dynamite 7 times in a row. Bone Shaper rolls -1 on hitting the bomb with Decaying Will. You command the Wraith and it misses too. Yeah, I mean, that's what it's supposed to do, right? Right? Alright. Am I just safe here? Oh, 1 Chaos Spark can come here, right? So we need 1 more skeleton right there. Let's get 2 damage on the boss now. Oh, beautiful. I love misses. Wrath of the Turned Earth. Excuse you? Dang it, poor Deathwalker. Alright, I don't really need to move shadows. So we would love to kill this Chaos Spark and get a skeleton there. I don't have any range damage, though. Let's set a Flesh Shield and command an attack. I don't want to eat shadows, because I want to get 5 shadows on the boss and dominate him. So we're doing damage. Oh, this is going to kill me. Maybe I... Oh, undo. Okay, that... I never minded not having undo in Gloomhaven Digital, but having undo here is so good. So good. Oh, but if this thing just dies and I don't summon right now, that doesn't actually help me, does it? Because then another one just takes its place. So I kill it next turn, and then summon on it. Oh, no, I'm an idiot. I just kill it and I stand there. I don't need a summon. I have my summons walling off here. Then I can just undo? And undo? Wow, I can't believe that worked. And now I move over with Meat Grinder. Can get the heal going. And I can even Unbreakable Wall. I just crit, so no point in using Frenzy Potion right now. And I think we're set up, and I think Bone Shaper carries. The explosive scenario is very easy to have something go horribly, horribly wrong. It is very easy when everything goes right, but if it doesn't go right, it's very, very easy to have a death for some reason. Let's see. I can just long rest, I think. We are about to run out of Wrath of the Turned Earth, which means that he will start killing my buddies when he attacks. But luckily, that's not always. He can't be disarmed, can he? No. But we are in Emboldening Blow. Oh, Banner of Strength. Good, more curses. Is he immune to curse? Yeah, he's immune to curse. Prevent the next 3 sources of damage to me. And hit him for 2. We're getting there. I feel like the most fun duo starter is probably Banner Deathwalker. But I suck so much as Deathwalker. Deathwalker is so hard to play. I mean, I really think it's actually quite a difficult class. Can I move this shadow? There's no point. I'll just replace it. I have 4 over here, right? I think I do. So we'll just replace it, and we can just Wave of Anguish now. I'm perfectly happy to short rest, I think. And just go late. And Wave of Anguish, Call to the Abyss. Meat Grinder's fine. Deflecting Maneuver, I guess, and Boldening Blow. Nice, he's not attacking. I love seeing that. Please, let me do my thing. There we go. Another -2. What's going on with that? Remove this shadow. Power Potion. And we're going at the boss. Is there one more? Honestly, I wanted more. There we go. We found the bless eventually. He's so tanky. Can I curse these things? Oh, beautiful. I feel like you're maybe not supposed to be able to do that. Or maybe it didn't even... Did it? It did add the curse to the deck. Alright, we just need him to get special 2 every time. And then we can't lose. Let's see. I guess I just go combined effort. Long rest. And somehow Deathwalker is just dead over here. Whoops. Big damage. Alright, I have a lot to catch up on over here. Don't get you started about battle goals. There are battle goals that I really like, and then there are a lot of them that I don't understand how they even exist. Let's get back Fluid Knight. The sparks aren't flying. I assume that that's correct. Even if they were flying, though, I mean, we would just plop down a skeleton right here, and they still wouldn't be able to get in, and we'd be fine. Who was fastest? What's the boss hitting for? He's attacking for 6. I could use my Inspiring Helmet to move the Bone Shaper over, and then plop down the Banner of Strength right here. But then the boss probably just kills it, even if I give it a shield. Ow. I think I still have Wrath of the Turned Earth. Bone Shaper's too much fun you to hate. Now, you see... Alright, Slash. I mean, You know, I also rank Bone Shaper as the worst class in the game. It has not been performing too poorly. Like, as soon as we hit level 4 and get Flesh Shield, it really starts to come online. Flesh Shield is really, really, really good. Bone Shaper has not been disappointing me yesterday and today. We'll just go fast and hit. We'll just go fast and hit. And we'll just go fast and hit. Maybe the level doesn't need to be hotfixed. Maybe we just leave it like this. Deathwalker says 30 damage is rookie numbers. Well, no. We're not letting Bone Shaper ascend the tier list, no. Stays at the bottom, but goes from completely unplayable in +3 to just very difficult in +3. This scenario is too easy to cheese. Most certainly. They should remove the can't focus summons. Yeah. I mean, if these Chaos Sparks were only dealing 1 damage the way they're supposed to, then absolutely, I agree. This would be way too easy. But, I mean, maybe only with summoning classes. I do have, like, probably the best party for this. Between summons, summons being able to wall off, and Deathwalker teleporting the whole party over here for free. That's pretty rude. He just punched me in the face. I need to get Banner of Strength in the corner. Which I can do if I just run Deathwalker to the other side. I was going to long rest, but we'll just short rest. And we'll short rest and we won't lose the Banner of Strength. Okay. Well, now I don't need to worry about trying to do that anymore. We can just attack the boss. Doesn't really matter. I'll just keep grabbing XP. The boss is finally attacking again and going to use up the rest of my charges. See, the only reason this works is because Wrath of the Turned Earth makes the boss not do any damage to my summons either. But I think he will start hurting me here, most likely. And he's drawn multiple misses, which has been nice. So this actually, I think, is losable. It's also really nice that the Sparks are 90 initiative. Like, they were definitely designed with summons in mind. For summons to always target the boss for you. Oh, I wanted to give a shield. Or Banner Spear. Okay, now we're onto the Flesh Shield. I don't know why he targeted that summon first. He was definitely summoned second. So now my summons could start to die. But if we just see Special 2... I'll long rest to get my Spyglass back, since I only get 1 more attack. Rude. But this is fine. Gotta give it A+ at least. I don't think so. I don't think so. It's just so slow moving, and it's so easy to find yourself in a position where your turn is going to be like move to attack for 2, or like if you just have no skeletons. I've enjoyed the single summon build a lot more than spamming out skeletons, which I've is what I've generally done in the past. Oh, I haven't been using Boldening Blow. What a fool. Could have used those blesses. I think short resting makes more sense. Putrid Cloud is fine, and I can get a Flesh Shield. Love it. Unlike a certain scenario where some fiend comes out of a tree and your summons can't be bothered to focus it. Don't mention fiends. I do not want to go play the bridge level. I'm terrified of trying to get across that bridge. Although maybe if I summon both of these guys and... Oh, I have life and death. Nice. Alright, no losses on scenarios yet today. Why is it not giving me Ravager? I got it. I did it on turn 1. Did he drop loot? He's not supposed to drop loot. Dang, he didn't. Easy. Easy. Alright. That's the Spire. You need to see the damage numbers on Bone Shaper after this. 128. Yeah, it's like minimum 3 attack 4s per turn, basically. Pretty much the minimum. It's, I mean, if your skeletons can't be focused, they're going to be very, very good. No, man, your turn and the turn of anyone else is going to be move 0, attack 0, because skellies make 8 a.m. Main Street traffic. There's, I hate the door in the first scenario of the game so much. The very first door you ever play in Frosthaven is like so impossible to get through with Bone Shaper and Banner Spear if you're trying to bring a banner along. It's like, it's, why is it that difficult? Bone Shaper S-Class confirmed.
The great beam of energy
Sometimes.
It flashes yellow, blue, orange,
it's not time for the bridge scenario. No. No burner account. I am not going to that bridge. We just leveled up, and now it will be level 7 monsters. The highest possible difficulty.
Pain, but still, its eyes watch. Even now, the creature burns with scorn. It shakes. A noise breaks from it like glass and metal rubbing together.
The Frozen Fjord, at max difficulty, has 45 health Strike Fiends. 3 45 health Strike Fiends in the first room.
And this world and
what is that?
It nearly grasps.
What is that? And only 36 health on the scenario? Like, really?
Then the demon cracks. Its body,
only 6 attack, you're right. My 3 health
liquid,
skeletons will love that.
Apart and slowly disintegrates into the air, a cloud of sooty prismatic smoke drifting out into the tundra. The energy beam sputters and
it is insane. I don't know why Strike Fiends, they can't be poisoned either. So it's like 45 health. It's gonna take you
to know what cataclysm,
like, I don't even know how you do that.
And you doubt anyone will believe the story when you tell it. But you know that the north, this wind-blown, spine-backed wilderness, is safer now.
All right. We got to add Coral Shard. Go back to story difficulty for the bridge then. Maybe
There,
then it would be
Suffer asks
possible.
flatly as
Maybe.
The alarm bell rings behind you. You're all standing on Frosthaven's wall, looking
Can
out
we
on
just
a
not get
warband
attacked
of
for
orcs.
once?
They look like ice speakers, though not any
I think
clan
it's
you're familiar with.
11 of the starting 20, but it might be 9 of the starting
Suffer
20 are
observes,
attacks.
coldly calculating the odds.
If they attack us all at once, we'll be overwhelmed. I'll have to take a force out and thin their numbers, but
She pauses.
losses will be heavy.
Pinter Droman speaks up from the other side of Satha.
If I may, perhaps we can scare them off.
I've been preparing some festive bombs for a town celebration. It was meant to be a surprise, but, you know.
He shrugs.
At any rate, these bombs do no harm, but they do explode in an array of colored lights.
I don't
The Tinkerer
feel like I
says,
trust
getting
Pinter
excited.
Drummond.
Perhaps, if we use the bombs, it will frighten the monsters away.
I don't want to bet our lives on a cheap trick.
Satha responds.
If that doesn't work, we'll miss our chance to gain the advantage.
She turns to you.
You've dealt with other ice speakers. Do you think they'll buy it?
We gotta join Satha. Oh, but do we want to go beyond the wall? That sounds dumb. Let's use the fireworks. I don't know what
You
happens.
grab an armful of bombs
Okay,
and pass them
we
out
gain
as
them around.
Pinter rubs his hands gleefully. The guards cheer as
Best
the
classes
Orcs
in the
charge
game
panics
is
and breaks
a
under the sudden
stretch
rain
for
of
Bone
colourful
Shaper.
explosions. Soon, though, the ice speakers
It is fun, though,
realize
and
the
I can't wait
bombs
to
are
get the bone ball.
toothless and rally
We're really
for a
close to it
vicious
now.
charge at the
Because
wall.
Bone Shaper just prints experience. That's a big problem with Bone Shaper. It's prints experience so much, you level up so quickly that the monsters level up too. Because, like, I'm sitting there with a level 5 Bone Shaper and 2 level 4s. And if it was just level 4 on everybody, the monsters would have been weaker. Okay, it's only attack 15. That's good. I only have 1 soldier, though, so we'll let the logging camp... Oh. Easy. Easy. Let's train a soldier before we forget. I finally picked up some of the metal that I need to build the alchemist. Oh, I thought I had donated everything else and just not the metal. Oh, or was it the climbing gear? Not the climbing gear, is it the sled? Okay, we'll do the alchemist. Build that. And then can I guess I'll buy my resources. And I don't think I have a mining camp. So we'll double build and get the mining camp. We don't have the sled. We don't want the sled, though, because it unlocks a really difficult mission. Oh, okay, this is the one that I already have some stuff donated for. Cool. Alright. That is all done. Level ups. We get... already level 6. Oh, okay. This is a game changer. The Banner of Valor. I love this summon so much. I think it's so good. I really want to like Bolstering Shout because I love Javelin so much, and this is just a way better version of Javelin. But, like, the one time I tried it, I was honestly a little disappointed. I have been missing healing, and having that healing would be super nice. That's Regenerate, right? Yeah, it's Regenerate. Multi-target heal free with Regenerate could be really, really good. And the bottom should be good since Javelin is so good. But the Banner of Valor is too nice. I'm going to take the Banner of Valor. I really, really like it. And then I don't have the +1 disarms yet. Or +1 for each target adjacent to the thing. That would have been so good in that boss level. Let's do a +1 disarm. Unfortunately, I didn't get doubles. And then something to take out for the Banner of Valor. Well, deflecting maneuver is like super easy. I probably want to keep Resolved Courage. The Immobilize can be really useful, and it's a very easy formation to hit. Also, theoretically now, I could technically get the Mastery. Now that I have something that can hit 3 targets. I like Combined Effort. I like Tip of the Spear. I don't know. I do not know what to change here for Resolved Courage. Maybe we'll just leave it as is. Oh, Unbreakable Wall. We can drop that. Oh, if I'm going for the Mastery, though, I have to have it. But unless the scenario needs push, don't think it's required. I would rather have Resolved Courage at 10 speed. Bone Shaper. We get... Level 7. Recycled Limb, loss, summon, and give all of your summons an extra turn with extra damage. The next 3 times something dies, heal 2 something in range 3. This actually, I have found to be kind of useful. Or the next 3 deaths of a monster within range 3, add a curse to their deck. Or, when the next monster dies, summon for free. We're going to take Rotting Multitude, I think, to be able to get multiple summons at once and put them on the Bone Ball next level. How can you say no to that? Let's see. I don't want kill the attacking summon, so +2 dark. Let's take the Soul Pack. I can suffer 2 damage to have an ally survive when they would have died instead. And then we can just drop maybe the Curse Skeleton, because I need the move 4 Skeleton. And I think the idea of the bottom of life and death works really well with the Rotting Multitude, but maybe not. If I'm just staying far back enough and I can get a regenerate every now and again, Rotting Multitude should be okay. Yeah, the initiative on Javelin being 21 instead of 75 on Bolstering Shout. It makes Bolstering Shout so hard to play it and try to get off like a meat grinder or something like that. Soul Claim is too hard to set up well from my experience, and the bottom healing ends up being out of position whenever it procs. I can see that, yeah. I like to try to get close sometimes for the bottom double curse on Damned Horde because I love cursing, but you're very right that the healing, it's very possible to be out of position. My party as a whole has been missing some healing though, so I think I need to put Regroup back in, but I'm not exactly sure what to do there. Express my feelings about Shaper. I got Frosthaven as a gift and had to bring my you had to carry it by hand 3 kilometers to the train station. Bone Shaper is not worth the weight it takes to carry it. Oh, Night Takes Shape is like my favorite card. Move a shadow, teleport to it, and attack for 3 on a bottom. Insanely good. And... oh, wow, I haven't taken out all the -1s yet. Have I just never gotten any battle goals on Deathwalker? I don't think it gave me my battle goal, which I definitely did, of playing 2 losses in the same turn. But at least, I mean, hey, that deck is pretty attractive. No minuses. And then we need something in there. We'll take out Rest and Shade for sure for Night Takes Shape. And then maybe drop Strength of the Abyss now for Black Barrage. And I'm a little happier there, I think. Let's see. Anything to do in town? I think we did everything already. We built some buildings. We bought from everywhere. We leveled everyone up. So it's time to go find a max difficulty scenario. Level 7 monsters. Let's talk about Bone Dagger. No, I love Bone Dagger. It's a good card. Awful range and bad initiative for what it needs to do. Yeah, it's like 29 initiative, isn't it? Wait, how do I get to see the new cards? Here. Yeah, 29 initiative is definitely not what you're looking for. I know I've like set up a combo with this before where turn 1 I summon the Wraith while playing the move 4 skeleton. So move 4 and summon the Wraith, and then that gives you the dark. So then Bone Dagger's range 4, and you summon a skeleton with your top, and then you just need your allies to kill the target that you attacked for 1 with the Wraith. And then you have a Wraith and 2 skeletons out on turn 2. I know it never happens. I know. But I theory crafted it and was excited about it. You summon 1 skelly with dagger like once in 2 years. Yeah, the guy who I was playing tabletop with for a bit, we started with him on Bone Shaper and me on Banner Spear. And I made him take Bone Dagger because I told him it was really cool. And over the course of like 5 or 6 scenarios, it maybe procced twice for him. I guess I can take a dangerous gear. It does not sound good with Bone Shaper. Did we get any personal quest progress? No. No personal quest progress. Deathwalker feels like she's very close if I sell everything, but I don't want to sell all of my stuff and then not make it. And I don't think we're there. We need 75 gold. It doesn't look like 75 gold to me. Maybe if I sold... I don't even have that much metal or wood. So at least 1 more level. Where to? We're not going to the bridge. We are not going to the bridge. Snowscorn Peak, that's the boss fight, right? Yeah, Wind Demons, Frost Demons, and the Algox Stormcaller. In 2 players, even worse. If you have summons up, they will kill the target before you curse it. If you don't have them up, the target won't die by your partner's damage alone. You agree about Bone Dagger that it's underwhelming? If it had range 3, 4 by default, and initiative 10. Initiative 10, I would take it every time. Lots of people seem to really love it, though. I like Bone Dagger. With this playthrough, though, I think I do... I really like the single summon stuff for Bone Shaper a lot more than Skeleton Swarming. So I think that having... I really think that the level 2 summon should be a level 1 card. I really, really think that it should be. Because you need access to that at level 1. It seems like a pretty important thing. Like, your only lost summon is the Wraith at level 1, and that's not a summon this on turn 1 and keep it around for the whole scenario. That just doesn't make any sense. I'm trying to check what the health will be. What is this level called? Temple Entrance. Is it like 12? Okay, it is 12. If I go to the Temple Entrance, it's 21 health on normal Ancient Artilleries and 34 on Elites, which is absolutely disgusting. The Elite Steel Automaton would be 36 health with 4 shield. And the Night Demons are 30 health for the Elite. What is that? Did I get the stuff I need to play My Private Empire? It's got a lot of money and it's got a lot of herbs. Okay, I think it was the climbing gear that I needed.
An ice sculpture of a hooded archer stands in a clearing between the trees.
They pretend to like Bone Dagger to sell their guide. I will be selling my Bone Shaper guide very, very shortly.
Arrow at an unseen adversary. You take a closer look and marvel at the lifelike quality of the carving. If you didn't know better, You'd even say the archer looks afraid. The snap of a twig draws your attention to an old Valrath woman standing feebly before you. She wears a rope with dangling icicles as a necklace. She looks displeased at your interest in her sculpture and points her cane back the way you came.
This is a bad one, right?
And then you hear it.
Help me.
The faintest possible voice coming from the sculpture. The Valrath.
Does anybody know what these do?
cane.
Because if we start wounded or discarding cards, that's not good. I feel like demanding that she explain herself gives us negative effects. So does anyone know for me? I think we'll cut her down. For some reason, I feel like I remember that's the right choice, but...
The old Valrath
Brittled
grabs
and
an
cursed.
icicle off her necklace, hurling it at you with surprising speed. She
Whoops.
closes the distance between herself and your party, and she's on you like a demon, clawing and biting.
Johan, just slightly
Whatever
too late.
drives her to
But you are very right. You are very, very right. What level is this? My Private Empire. Okay, we're just going to go in and just reset real quick so that we don't have to deal with the consequences of our actions. But thank you for answering me and being correct. That's pretty impressive. I really want to look up what option A gives you. I have a spreadsheet for all of the events for speedrunning, but my spreadsheet does not... The only way to identify them is by what number it is and which option I'm supposed to pick. So I don't know which one it was. And I only have the starting summer and winter, and then I think the summers that get added when you go to winter too. Oh, maybe we don't need to reset, but it's too late because I didn't look at my battle goals. We're very gloomy. I love this screen. They did it. What? What do you mean I can't retry?
It started with discordant clanging, metal crashing against metal. Then came the abrupt twangs of taut wire.
Lead a group to sabotage machines at daybreak or at nightfall.
Produced from
Let's go nightfall.
The discordant noise is
Frosthaven's defenses are improved. Do not have many soldiers. I don't want to lose the craftsman though. Or the alchemist. Really. At least it didn't get destroyed. Oh, come on. The barracks got wrecked. Why? 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 Everything's getting hit? It said my defenses were improved. So that was a lie. I just wanted to not be brittled. Oh, we got 2 metal though. Unreal. Okay. Very easy to rebuild though. Okay, yeah, it was only the 1 wreck. Let's buy one of these real quick. At least winter's almost over, but I swear I've been attacked way more than I should have been. The alchemist just got upgraded, right? Cannot be upgraded further. But now, if I knew the recipe, I could disenchant this, I think. I want to research the unhealthy mixture, and then now, how do I disenchant? Level 7 Elite Chaos Demons are fun. Move 7, attack 8 at 1 initiative with 39 health. I mean, that sounds balanced. At least they can be poisoned. It's the, it's those Strike Fiends that can't be poisoned. How do I break down my potions? I don't know. This potion cannot be decomposed. Okay, well, you're definitely supposed to be able to. Oh well, I'm sure it'll come eventually. Can I get a health potion? No, no rock root.
You're fighting sundown,
Very active in the
trying to
town
make
hall
use
discard.
of the remaining light when you stumble.
Mark the location for better. We gotta skip all these. Next one to 0 attacks. Yeah, double click the potion, but for some reason we can't do the unhealthy mixture. But we'll get it eventually, I'm sure. An ability targeting an ally. That's very easy. 2 or more allies in the same round, never do a basic action. So we'll target allies. Should be really easy for Banner Spear with granted movement. Take only long rests, never use a potion, never go below half health. Kill an enemy with an attack that does 4 more damage than necessary. Kill an enemy and open a door. Move no more than 2 hexes.
The peculiar invitation
I like this
was
level.
Too
It's a cool one.
interesting to pass up. Clearly, the only way to resolve the mystery of the letter from this Ventilion is to see it through.
Ventilion,
and
I couldn't remember his
search for
name.
the fanciful estate. At the apron of the Whitefire Woods, you follow the map's instructions to the letter.
I'm going to go
Wait for
find
the
my
fading
phone.
sun.
My wife is at a
Spread
birthday party with the
yourself to
children,
four-sided
and
landmarks,
it's entirely
and then
possible she
look
has
for the
texted me,
shadows of
and
the
I don't know where it
nearby
is.
peaks to converge on a supposed path through the foothills. You enter the brush, first seeing nothing other than the dead bracken you'd expect this time of year. But then, something peculiar. It is well camouflaged by untold years of fallen branches and detritus, but a man-made path is undeniable. Bricks laid out in a beckoning order, winding and twisting into the mountains. It takes many hours of hard-fought traipsing, requiring an even mix of hurdling, crawling, and the occasional axe work. But the energy is not hard to find, because you know you're onto something. In the fading light, you find yourselves at a plateau. The brick path opens into a wide crescent-shaped courtyard on surprisingly level ground. The floor is a colored stone mosaic in the style of the southern kingdoms. At the center of this crescent is a towering marble block with an inset door made of bronze. It features a golden knocker shaped as the letter V. You dust yourself off, shake out the cold, and rap the knocker. From a brass pipe just above the door echoes a tinny voice.
Welcome, friends. I knew you'd come. I've waited so very long for you. My apologies that I can't meet you directly, but please see yourself in and the festivities will begin.
What on earth is that?
And do bring your weapons.
With that, the bronze portal unlocks and swivels open. A well-cut marble stairway leads down into the darkness. You enter, unwilling to turn back after coming so far. The air is musty and dank. Nobody has been through here in a long, long time. Magical lamps blaze.
Alright, it's fine. There's a servant spell. We can pull the servant spell to try to get someone's attention. And, this is a cool level. I like it, and we're almost guaranteed to not fail, which is nice. Unfortunately, we won't get his cup. But it's not even that good anyway. Come on. We got there. What are the enemies available here? I think it's living bones in the first room, but I'm not sure. Let's just make a lot of skellies. Or a lot of shadows. Oh, and I can make a lot of skellies. We can just get, like, super set up before we go. Maybe I'll throw the Banner of Strength over here. Oh, I like this. And even the Banner of Valor. Yeah, I want to get everybody positioned over here. So let's move this way. Make sure not to step on the switch. Get a bunch of shadows. I do not know where things will be spawning, but something like this should work. Then I'm going to Stamina Potion, Call to the Abyss, and I think I'm going to play its top. If it's going to give me time to set up, I might as well become an absolute monster, right? Let's throw down the Rallying Cry banner. Get Call to the Abyss. And the Raging Corpse or a Rotting Multitude. Let's get the Raging Corpse. No. I want guys that it's fine if they die. So the Rotting Multitude works for me. Although I will take a lot of damage. Six damage. Alright, that's fine. Let's kind of get out of the way a little bit. And get the Banner of Strength out. Hopefully my banner doesn't go down. Activate Call to the Abyss. And now we're ready. We're ready for what should be, hopefully, a very satisfying turn. Javelin and Boltening Blow. I should be able to pull anything to me and get it. Need to go after 21. But Putrid Cloud could work. I could blow up a Rotting Multitude skeleton, potentially. Twisted Decree, get a poison and a curse on something. Let's go Fluid Knight with Black Barrage. Move shadows in position, get the dark. No, let's go Deepening Despair with Black Barrage. Move shadows in position, get the dark. Next turn, dominate with the Disarm. And be extremely happy. I'm very dumb. Can we just... Alright. Javelin, Boldening Blow. Putrid Cloud. Twisted Decree. Black Barrage with Deepening Despair. And that initiative works. Step 1. And we ring the bell.
The same voice from the courtyard rings out from the brass tubes arranged at each corner of the room.
15 health on these guys is brutal.
You're not too tired after your long journey. Please allow my servants to take your coats.
But they're going to grab our coats for us, which is just so kind. Okay, this is really dangerous for my banner. But we get a disarm there. The banner will be hit one time for 4. But we'll be fine. Deathwalker can move shadows and attack something adjacent to 2. So I don't need to worry about this guy over here. He's going to go down easily. Let's move this here. This over here, because this guy's going to come this way. This one up here. And this towards the next room. And we target this guy. And we mark him with Call to the Abyss. I have not used Call to the Abyss, like, at all. Which shocks me, because I always thought that it was, like, the only way to play Deathwalker. Why is that so little damage? Oh, my banner's not going to get hit. Okay. I probably could have calculated that out, but... Let's see. Let's get a poison over here. And I kind of don't want to Putrid Cloud. I'll just keep the skeleton alive. Okay. Oh. I didn't think this guy was coming this way, but that's fine. Okay, that was the +2. Oh, he's only target 2. Okay, good. Doesn't hit my buddy, my good pal. All right, we could go Banner of Valor here. Do I have a... I can summon my air support right here, and then I get the attack with Barricade, and I hit both of these guys. Here I just go fast and I Flesh Shield, and probably command an attack. And I have a ton of shadows already, so I don't really have to worry about somebody being marked, so let's just dominate. And Night takes shape. Okay, that's scary. But the Falcon will tank this guy for me, I guess. We'll just kill this one. Oh, it grants a shield to everybody. I totally forgot about that fact. Oh, I love the little hawk. Falcon? Falcon. I love the little falcon. He's so cool. Such a good card. Big damage. Almost there. Big damage. And then now you kill this guy. No, I don't want to use the dark. Because what's her name wants the dark. We'll go ahead and Flesh Shield. There's a lot of damage I'm taking myself, but I think we'll be okay. Here, I dominate. Let's see. This guy we know hits the Falcon, which is fine. This guy hits the Banner, which is really bad. And this guy hits the Banner Spear, which wouldn't be the end of the world. But I can just eat 2 shadows on this turn, and I'm totally content with that. Can I undo? Undo. Undo. Do the attack and then undo. I want to get this guy first. Undo? Nice. Okay, we will teleport here. And then attack this guy and mark him. We get a shadow out of him. And then now I attack this guy and disarm. And mark him. And he's disarmed. And we're happy. Why did he not hit the bird? He should definitely target the Falcon. I need regen on the 25 initiative card for Bone Shaper. It's too good. Yeah, I can see that. Okay, he definitely should be targeting the Falcon and not Banner Spear, right? Am I crazy? That's frustrating. We'll just go fast and we should be able to kill. How many shadows do I have? Do I just have 2? Okay, they're being scary, but probably not that big of a deal. Falcon. No. I would love to put the regenerate on Bone Shaper, but I really feel like Banner Spear needs it. Big damage. Yeah, the shield one is kind of rough. Oh, +2. Well done. And then now, give me big damage. I don't need to move. But I will move this guy away. Then this guy will die. I don't need to worry about anything, I don't think. Okay, so do I have a shadow right there? I do have a shadow. So I have 5 shadows now. And then the bird goes down, but of all of the things that could have happened, that's the one I'm the most okay with. This should be fine. Don't hit my banner. Okay, we had a flesh shield. Please. Okay, easy. Never worried. I guess we'll just pick up this money. That shadow is just invisible. Easy. Stitched Atrocity gets another kill here. Most like 12 gold on Deathwalker. That feels like it should be enough to get the kill. Or the retirement. Maybe it's not, but Leaf Dark, I don't have the heal card, so I really need some heal cards. Part of me does want to summon. Although that's kind of dumb, because now I won't have the health to Rotting Multitude in the next room. Who to move? I guess the banner, right? When I can, I need to. Cancel.
The previously locked door in front of you opens under its own power.
Has anyone tried Drifter Banner Spear? Using Drifter as tank and Banner as full support. I mean, even if you're full support, you're still dealing some damage. That sounds really good to me. I mean, 2 nice tanky characters running around, hitting hard. Unfortunately, you can't grant any attacks. I love the Retaliate card on Drifter. I really, really love just going full offense with Retaliate and crushing weight, and then maybe healing it off. All right, we'll move in, I guess, with Boldening Blow to grant the banner some movement as well, and then long rest. Long rest works for me. Move the banner for 3, and let's move Bone Shaper, because then I can tell everybody to chase after her. And we get a little bit of a heal. I'm going to drop Putrid Cloud, because they're immune to poison in this room. I think this room is full of rune machines, if I remember correctly. Where is Forceful Spirits? Do I not have Forceful Spirits? I maybe don't need Fleeting Dusk since I have Call to the Abyss. Maybe I should have brought Strength of the Abyss. Let's drop Black Barrage. No, Anger of the Dead. Oh, I should have moved the Invisible Shadow. That one's going to be hard to keep track of. Do I just open this? Well, move 4 doesn't get there, so I'll get closer. Get closer and regenerate. And then that will give me time. There's not much for me to do. Maybe I'll go faster and I'll Flesh Shield before I get the regenerate. And then I can just move the shadows. And I can summon the skeleton, why not? They're probably all just gonna die to Ruin Machine self-destruct anyway. I mean, full support means ranged attacks and banners. Yeah, I always felt Drifter is a better tank, only issue is initiative is a bit meh. Drifter's healing lets it just heal tank things really, really well, which is a very good thing to be able to do. Oh no. Okay, maybe I can't move my Invisible Shadow. Falcon got the Snow Fox bug. Let's go. Yeah, right? The Falcon definitely should have been targeted. Like, it wasn't there to have its turn already. But I don't know why it wouldn't have been. Is much more effective than Banner and needs less shenanigans to do the same damage, especially on 2-3 player. It's so much easier to do huge damage with early Drifter. That is certainly true. Man, I had done a lot of the turn already. Skip, skip, skip. Oh, I summoned the Lost Guy. That's fine. We're not gonna beat all 5 episodes, that is for sure. But this is a level that you can win without playing all of. And I guess I just ignore the Invisible Shadow. Oh, I have 6 shadows is the problem. So we definitely ignore the invisible one. I kind of wish the shadows were a little easier to see. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it's fine. And then next turn I just air support. I think I like going late and positioning everybody where I want them, and going late and teleporting. Oh, they are right by the door.
Oh, this is
Right by the door.
None would attend my dances down south. I was not of the proper
Okay, the voice is actually a little
lineage, they
annoying.
said. But I am self-made royalty. House Ventillion. I should be lucky to attend my errands. Now please, take a moment for refreshments, courtesy of my stewards.
This is Stand Still. Love it. Oh, I didn't play ranged attack here. Oh well. I was thinking I had, but 22 health. Are these all elite? Wait, excuse you? Why did you spawn right there? I'm glad I played the flesh shield. That's crazy. Can't be poisoned. And then, oh, I've got so many summons out myself. I feel like they're pretty likely to kill this guy on their own this next turn. Maybe I just heal up. I can't see any of these, can I? Oh, I guess I do have line of sight there. Let's go on this guy. And then I guess I teleport in here and I just do like 2 attacks for 2. It's a little bit sketchy. Not bad. Not bad. Now I should be able to just go fast and run away. And go fast and attack. Okay, move if they move, suffer, and attack. So I will lose this guy this turn, most likely. Big damage? A crit? No. But I'm out. Big damage? Yes. And then I just run away from these guys because they're moving a ton. And we would love to see a kill down here. Okay, as long as I don't miss. I feel like I just have not been missing at all today. Gets me a shadow. And big damage. Very nice. I want the herbs, so give me the herbs. An axe nut, that might be a new herb. We might be working towards that retirement. Oh my gosh, that is a lot of movement. I love how fast these animations are. He lives. He lives. Oh, but he doesn't live here. Deathwalker is in a very dangerous position. And unfortunately, I don't have Dark for Dominate. Well, this is really bad. I mean, I just lose the banner. It's not the end of the world to lose the banner. One guy goes here, one guy goes here, hits. I just don't want to be attacked that much on Deathwalker. Let's run. I guess I didn't think it through, because I have skeletons. And they would have tanked for me. I did not realize they were slower than me. That was the thing. Because I expected them to outspeed me since I was going into the 80s. We made Leaf and Dark. Move here and throw down this dangerous gear. It's gonna make it a lot harder for me to make it through, but well, no, one of them should step on it right now, right? Ow. Ow. Absolutely punished. Oh, I have to lose 2 cards. Whoops. Alright, I guess we ended after this episode. I assumed Banner Spear would be tanking, because Banner Spear is always faster. And that was not the case. Can move somebody, but I don't really want to. Maybe the banner. It definitely feels like we could very easily die here. But if I can just kill these guys and then pick up their loot, I'll be happy. Wrath of the Turned Earth is good, but oh well. I guess that means that I'm looking to play Fleeting Dusk. And we'll just hit as many of these guys as possible. There is the explosion. Which is maybe what's best for me. At least I can prevent this guy from exploding. I think this means I run away, and we're just gonna let summons go down. Sorry, summons. Maybe I can pick up a kill. But hitting this guy doesn't help. Ignore the next source of damage. Unfortunately, that doesn't help you, buddy. Oh, he's trying so hard to stay alive. I live in Texas, in the United States, so Central Time. Oh, wait. I didn't power potion. It's fine. Wait, what? Big damage. Alright, that's quite a few explosions. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I need to make a shadow. I just have too many shadows. Not the banner. Alright, I get one more turn of picking up loot. Is there any pile with a good amount of loot? Oh man, I'm so slow. Do I underspeed him? I do underspeed him. Texas feels like more of a country. Yeah, it's Texas is a place. That's Texas is very proud of itself. All right, good old air support never lets me down. All right, that's more gold. No, you want herbs. Oh, I have to pick right now. All right, well, I really wanted to pick up more loot, but we're just going to lose. Texas is one of them that can justify it. Definitely in some ways. I got promoter, that's not surprising. 100 damage on Bone Shaper. Bone Shaper just always does the most now. Although, when I get multiple turns to set up for free and have Banner of Strength, that's kind of guaranteed, right? Master of Minimal Impact. Awarded for encouragement.
You flee the room, scramble up the stairs,
only
and
2
arrive
episodes is
panting back at the
disappointing,
courtyard above.
but when the rune machines go boom.
A pity, still I implore you, remember the name Ventilion. Oh, and as a thanks for attending my party, please accept this humble gift.
A stone door swivels in a carved alcove, and a burgundy velvet sack embroidered in gold thread with the letter V appears on the plate.
But what do we get, is the question. Already gains any 2 materials. Well, we'll give them here. That's fine.
You're halfway through your polar
What?
bear
Another
burger
attack.
when the alarm bell tolls.
Another attack.
A guard shouts. With a wistful look at the rest of your lunch,
Only have...
you grab your
Oh no, I
gear
don't have
and
any
rush
soldiers
toward
because the
wall.
barracks was wrecked.
You don't make it 20 steps when the alarm bell tolls again. Strange. They're only supposed to ring it once per attack. A call of "All cops to the west!"
If we
rings
split
over
up,
the
it's probably
outpost.
fewer attacks. If we stay together, we have higher base
Weren't they
defense.
coming from the west? They couldn't have circled around that fast.
It's not good.
The guards are clearly as confused as you are, but a frantic
I do feel
shout
like
from
the
guard tower
attacking
clears it
works
up.
slightly better in digital than it did
Olgox Raiders
tabletop. But I'm also just getting wrecked. No soldiers, so here goes all my stuff. Mining camp. Logging camp. Come on. I guess we'll just lose some morale. Oh my gosh, every building. Did I just lose like 10 resources? Even more? When is this going to end? Do they hit every building? Literally? I got 2 hide. Unbelievable. That sucks. Alright. Also, I have way less gold than I thought I would. Let's see. Did I get one of the herbs I needed? No, I only got herbs I already had. Of course. Of course I duplicate the herbs. 63 of 120 gold. Okay. Spyglass sells for 2. Sells for 2. Leather armor sells for 7. That's 9. Plus 4 is 13. Plus 15 is 28. Plus 15 is 43. 43, and I needed 60 some. So I'm actually just barely not there. if I sell everything. So I need like one more gold pile. But I don't know of any levels that are going to be doable at this point. We can go back to my private empire. Farm it for the 2 resources. Pylon problems, upper spire. Derelict elevator's interesting. Why does it not show the ancient artillery? Is that what they're called? Yeah, ancient artillery. Temple entrance is rough. Snowscorn Peak is really rough. Really rough. We really want like a character that can wall off because the boss summons demons. That's one way to alter the difficulty if it never targets your summons. Oh, I kind of think I may call it here for now. And then, because I think my wife's going to be home soon with the kids. And then I will probably be back in like 6 or 7 hours to go more into the middle of the night. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 missions conquered so far. Not too bad. 10 of them on +3, 2 just on +2. But I will be back later. Good night, everyone.